Welcome to the first edition of our new Bytesized learning video series. We'll be going through the various features available on our D-Link product range. I'm Alan, along with Craig here from D-Link, and today we'll be discussing the quality of service feature that we have on our routers. For a lot of people, working from home may sound very appealing. No more commuting or sitting in traffic. 8:59 a.m. wake-up times sound great, and the ability to be able to avoid that one co-worker. As with dreams, though, the reality is slightly different. Slow network speeds, uncomfortable work environments, and the constant distraction of family or pets. Whilst we can't solve all of your problems, but we can definitely help you out with your Wi-Fi speed. Quality of service is an underused tool that can help you prioritize the traffic running through your network. With fully optimized quality of service rules, you can ensure a reduction in delay variation or jitter, and bandwidth packet loss. It allows you to set the order in which your devices are given access to your bandwidth to ensure that your all-important work is given priority over someone streaming Netflix or just playing a multiplayer game of Call of Duty. All D-Link's current range of routers have quality of service built in. You can see on the screen now with our free EXO routers that are available. And also quality of service is coming as standard on the coming soon Wi-Fi 6 option, which will hit the shelves shortly. I'll now hand over to Craig, who will explain a little bit more about quality of service.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. So what is quality of service? Anyone who's had a network environment where there's been a lot of devices, or maybe a lot of people actually using devices on the network, will know that sometimes it can be a bit bothersome. Too much traffic being generated, especially if you have an internet connection speed which is slightly lower than the recommended, can generally lead to some upsetting behavior. For example, when you're using network streaming services and you see the buffering sign, or when you're using a VoIP handset and you get jitter. So in this example of the cars, you'll see that we have some red cars, and these symbolize our VoIP handsets and the traffic being generated for VoIP. Now, what you'll notice is there's a lot of congestion, and our packets don't get to where we need them to go very fast. Now, if we want to turn quality of service on, what we can see is that the cars are able to move in a much fluid, faster pattern. And this is the same for your network traffic. What we use is a high, medium, and low priority set. So for example, if you have traffic that's going as VoIP, you would put that into the highest priority. And if you have streaming services, you might want them above your other normal services, for example, emails and things like that, something that can necessarily wait for a moment, and this will reduce the amount of buffer that you get on your network.
Thanks a lot, Craig. I'm now going to hand the screen over to Craig, who's going to show you exactly how to set up quality of service on your D-Link router.
So what you should see right now is a typical D-Link interface for our routers. You'll notice that the IP address is a 192.168.0.1 IP. All of our routers come on that address. So I'm going to sign in now to my router. So from the dashboard, I navigate to Features and select the QoS engine. So by default, you'll see that the download speed and the upload speed is set to 100. What we want to do is actually find out how much real bandwidth is available to us. So by performing an internet search and typing in internet speed check, what I'm able to do is run a speed test and find out just how much is available to me. It's really important that the router knows exactly how much is available, otherwise it won't set the quality of service rule correctly. So once I have my download speed and my upload speed, I'm able to use this information in the router. So if I set my download now to 30 and my upload to 9, a rough approximation, I can then start thinking about my network. Now on my network, you can see connected devices. What I want to do is select the devices that I want as the highest priority. For us, in our example, I'm going to select a SIP phone. This way there won't be any call quality loss when there's a lot of amount of data on the network. Now I have 2 laptops that I use for work, so I want to select those in the highest priority. Then I can think about the rest of my network. What else is important to me? Well, I think I'm going to select my mobile phones because I do like to check calls and generally use other streaming and voice communication services on them. And I'll put those into my medium settings. Clicking Save will apply those. And that's it.
Fantastic. Thanks, Craig. Just switching back over to my screen. So just in summary there, quality of service is available on all of the D-Link range of routers. If you've got any more questions about quality of service or if we can help you in any way, you can drop us an email at uki-sales@dlink.com, or you can give us a call on 0208 955 9000. Thanks very much, and I'll see you again next time.